Alright, so this is Chris recording for Magic Gathering Strat. I had some trouble figuring out my audio settings right now. As you can see, I cracked a Scavenging Ooze. My second pick was an Enlarge, was nothing really great in the pack. Third pick was Woodborne Behemoth, and I think I'm going to go with another Woodborne Behemoth here. I could also take the Root Walla, but the Woodborne Behemoth is really good, and I'll probably be playing 18 lands since I've got two of those guys. And I'm pretty solidified in green now. Unfortunately, I had to pass a Root Walla, but it's not a big deal because I can just take another Root Walla here and basically cut off green. Case could also be made from Master Diversion. Is a really good card. And Messenger Drake, of course, but well, I'll just take another Root Walla here. Stay green as long as possible, and getting past a Howl of the Night pack here is a really good sign that green is very wide open. What's the 6-pick Howl of the Night pack? It's a very good card in a mono green deck, or just in a very heavy green deck in general. So Howl of the Night pack, sweet. Really here I just like the 2-drop, just the Predatory Sliver. Pick up a couple of these with a couple of Sliver Constructs. It's really good. Wall of Swords is also really good here, but it's a little bit slow, and I don't want to delve into a second color until I absolutely have to. This could actually be decent in a mono green deck. There's really nothing much here. I just take a Naturalizer or Troll Hide for the sideboard. I do like Natural Ice for the sideboard in case I run into Angelic Blessings or heavy blue decks that like to run Claustrophobias and Sensory Deprivations and stuff. So, and Natural Ice is actually probably main deckable in this format, I think. Well, here I like a Spore Mound. Wow, just nobody's green, so yeah, definitely like the Spore Mounds. He provides a lot of sweet advantage in gumming up the board, and sometimes just overwhelming your opponents. Certainly better than Troll Hide or Naturalizer, which are both sideboard cards. Spore Mount's very good, main deck card. Here, I don't really like Verdant Haven a whole lot. I think I'm just going to take a Show of Valor. Probably not going to run green-white. It's a pretty bad combination, but Show of Valor is probably the most annoying card to play against, so just cut it from my opponent's decks. I'll keep in mind that we have it, but I do like 9 green cards in my first pack, though. Don't expect to see much more. Gladecover Scout could happen. I tend to like picking up a Seismic Stomp or 2, though, in case I decide to go red. And Ultra's Reap is also very good with Spore Mound, but that would require me knowing that I have multiple Spore Mounds. I like Seismic Stomp for just ending the game out of nowhere. I've been made fun of for playing the card, but Seismic Stomp is a very, very good card for just randomly ending the game. And there's my other Spore Mound, so definitely taking it. And it's a very heavy green deck, and picking up a few Elvish Mystics here would be awesome. And the Verdant Haven is looking a lot better than I thought it was going to be as well. Angelic Wall will be the most annoying to play against. Might as well pick up the uncommon. Encouraging Waste is not a complete non-card. Although it pretty much is in this format. If you hear the background noise, that's my son. Not much I can do about him. Ooh, Primeval Bounty is a very, very good card. I haven't actually gotten a chance to play with it either, but this seems like this card you just can't really lose when you play it. It sucks that I have to pass an Elvish Mystic and a Fire Streaker, both cards which I like a whole lot. But, yeah, Primeval Bounty is also like worth a few tickets, I believe. I'm not going to look it up right now, it's not worth it, but Primeval Bounty it is. It's kind of sort of a bomb on its own, and I'm hella mono green already, so. I'm just going to hide these white cards. They're not worth playing. Alright, what do we got here? Water Servant's a very good card. Bubbling Cauldron, Molten Birth. Both very, very good cards. Claustrophobia, Verdant Haven, or Time Ebb are what I'm looking at right now. Could also just take the Shock and go red. I think Time Ebb is probably better than Shock in this format, though. And Claustrophobia is double blue, and I don't really want to go double blue if I can help it, so I'll just pick up the Time Ebb here. Man, I've got money out of this draft, man. Scavenging Ooze and Primeval Bounty. Pretty sweet. Okay, so what do we got here? We have not too much. Chandra's Outrage, probably the best card here. I guess Giant Spider would fit with my plan. I might just take the Giant Spider here. Once again, double red's not really something I'm looking to do, and the Spider, I don't have any 4-drops. The Spider blocks flyers, which I can't really block any flyers right now either, so yeah, I'll just take a Giant Spider. Not too upset by that. Ugh, another Giant Spider. Or a whole bunch of black cards. Black cards I can tell. Let's take a Marauding Maulhorn. Might be good if I have to go into red. Certainly the best option if I have to go into another color, because Corpse Hauler, Festering Newt, and Blightcaster are not very strong cards to go into another color. I can also just pick up another Giant Spider, but I think Marauding Maulhorn's better enough than it that I can take the Marauding Maulhorn. Jeez, another freaking Burning Earth. I'll just take the Green Doomblade here. Well, that's not too bad. Once again, another way to block flyers, which I don't have. This card. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just take a Deadly Recluse. So we've got, alright, Ley of the Land. That's actually what I was looking for. Always looking to pick up a few of those. They really smooth out your land draws, or your draws, and make sure you can get to Spore Mound and Primeval Bounty and stuff like that on time. Also works well for fixing your mana if you want to go a very light splash on a second color. So, Ley of the Land. Good card. A lot of people say that they don't like that card, and I say, okay, just pass them to me. It's good to go. So here we have the choices between another Green Doomblade or a Darksteel Ingot. I think I like the Green Doomblade here. More creatures is better, right? Ugh, double red Marauding Maulhorn. Why do you have to taunt me so, Marauding Maulhorn? Really just haven't seen a whole lot of green cards pass this way. It's kind of weird. Wow, what is an Act of Treason doing here this late? Jeez. 8th pick Act of Treason? What are these people thinking? Well, I'm taking the Hunt the Weak here. As much as I'd love to pick up the Act of Treason, I'm just going to take the Hunt the Weak. Green removal if I want to stay, since I want to stay mono green as much as possible. What do I got? A Mind Rod or a Lava Axe? Or like a Siege Mastodon? Ugh, no, my 5's already too clogged for the Siege Mastodon. Probably just take the Mind Rod. It's better to side into than a Lava Axe. If I can pick up a couple more Ley of the Lands, then siding into Mind Rod, it's not a big deal. Alright, I guess I'll take a Verdant Haven now. It's got to be better than a Nightwing Shade will be in my deck. Ultra's Reap is really sweet if I want to go Spore Mounds. Go with Spore Mounds. Yeah. And here I just like the Ranger Sky as a trick. Save my dude from removal. Somebody else can play the Vial of Poison. I'll just pick up a basic land. Alrighty. What do we got? 24 playables. Well, not counting Seismic Stomp. Not counting one of the Seismic Stomps. I could pretty easily be mono green. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 non-green cards. And a Naturalize, so 7. That means my playable total's up to like 17 right now. So I just need 6 more out of this pack to stay completely mono green. But I'm taking a Shadowborn Demon because, well, it's money. If Shadowborn Demon was like a very crappy rare, I'd probably take the Rumbling Baloth. But it's a mythic and it's worth like 4 or 5 tickets, so I'm just gonna take it. Okay, Into the Wilds is a very crappy rare, so I'm not taking that. And I take the Elvish Mystic. I am actually ramping up into these 5-drops, which are pretty large, and yeah, it's green. It's not really a Baloth or anything like that. Yeah, so I like Elvish Mystic. Alright, so if I hide these red and all these other non-green cards, what do I have left? Time Ebbs. Doesn't look very good. Looks really good on the high end, but just take a Deadly Recluse here. Not the greatest, once again, but it keeps me mono green. And nothing else is really actually that strong in this pack. I guess Pacifism is good. And yeah, I'll just take a Deadly Recluse. Where did my green cards go? Jesus. Alright, Briarpack Alpha. Yeah, I'll take that. Briarpack Alpha is like a very sweet card, and you're almost always going to get somebody with it. Plus, it fills out the 4-drops, which I don't have right now. Yeah. So, mono green. Cool, cool. With a few rares that I've picked up that are worth almost like double the draft already. Alright, so I actually only need like one more card, because I'm planning on going 18 lands with this deck, which will compensate for like Spore Mound and Howl the Night Pack and stuff. Alright, Hunt the Week. That's the last playable that I really needed. Once again, removal in mono green is pretty sweet. I guess if I could get rid of this Verdant Haven Naturalize, that would be really cool too. Maybe the Ranger's Guile as well. Cast a non-creature spell, put 3 +1/+1 counters. God, that's insane. I wouldn't be too disappointed going into the draft with this deck. I guess I can pick up another enlarge here. Am I going to run 2 enlarges? Well, I might. It's better than anything else here. Well, I'll pick it up. Maybe not play 2 enlarges, but we'll see. Giant Spider's fine. Probably better than the Verdant Haven for sure. I like Rod of Ruin as a sideboard card against like Young Pyromancer type decks. So, it's a sideboard card. I'm going to pick up a random bear here. I'm not gaining any life, but it's just a bear if I need a bear. I'm going to take the best card in the pack, which is actually Fortify. Said it before, I'll say it again. So many people are just not playing Fortify that totally should. That's a rare, but it's not worth anything, so I'll just pick up the foil land. Always happy to pick up foil lands. And Ultra's Reap is the best card. And Glimpse of the Future is actually not really that playable. I'm just going to pick up the land. I'd be happy if somebody played a Glimpse of the Future against me. So I can cut like 3 cards now, which would probably be the Verdant Haven, Naturalize, and probably Ranger's Guile. Alright, foil land. Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. Burdenhaven, Naturalize, and Ranger's Guile will be the cuts, and that'll be the deck. A bunch of 2-drops. But stayed mono green, which is really good. Always really good. And at the very worst, I got a bunch of money cards. We're going to play our foil forest. Done. 18 land mono green deck, yeah, let's do it. If I want to, too, I can actually like sideboard into black for like Ultra's Reap or red for Seismic Stomp if I'm paying, because I've got the Lay of the Land and the Verdant Haven for fixing. I just need to add like another mountain or two, maybe 3. If I wanted to go the Seismic Stomp route, I could also do the same thing with the black to go into Ultra's Reap Mind Rot territory. And Rod of Ruin is a decent sideboard card too. Rod of Ruin might actually be main deckable in this deck, like over like a Voracious Worm maybe, but I think having the 2-drops is pretty good. I can randomly just like throw it in large on the 2-drop and not worry about it. But yeah, all right, let's do this. Submit. And I'll see you guys in 8 or so minutes when the round starts.